Meaning that this guild used to be it's like revived, like it was retired. He's always saying it. It was retired before, and then he brought it. It was deactivated, is what he called it. Deaded.
So he's the leader?
Khan.
Conquest?
Yeah. He's the guild master. Hmm? You put in your belly button. Your belly button wants to listen.
Seeing some higher item levels from last week, or even a couple days ago, this week on so that's good. People are working hard and getting those item levels up.
Can you feel that?
Alright, let's get in here and get ready to clear this trash. Zim, are you at the dungeon? If so, once we go through this portal, we can go ahead and drop our stone up there and start summoning.
Yeah, I was right behind you.
Excuse me. Tell him that Young is logging on in guild or raid. Doesn't matter. There we go, never mind.
All these Azari salads for one go for one stack on the auction house for 20 pages.
Is it Dick?
Pretty much.
I'll say it for you.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready for summon whenever. And does that still matter?
What is it?
10 blood of Sargeras.
The world quest
Mm-hmm.
to get 10 bloods.
No, I mean, yeah, I've got 10 bloods, but are we still able to do that?
What? Oh, it's a reward for 10 bloods. I mean, do you really need 10 blood of Sargeras?
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you needed 10 blood of Sargeras to do the quest. I'm not sure why I was thinking that. No, I don't need it. I've got a lot of blood of Sargeras. Did a little new transmog here. Decided to go war chief status and actually go for a good orc look. What's that?
It reminds me of Sam. Cancel it. Holly doesn't think you're here. I'm right here, dude.
Okay, that looks like everybody. 15 people in raid, 15 people in Discord. I think we're ready to roll.
Valga can come for another DPS. I'm in Discord but not in the group. If you need another one.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know if you were ready to come or not. Yeah, I'll bring it.
Yeah.
But also, which is good.
I should have summon that way. I gotta say something pretty fast. My rotation, I gotta change my rotation, checking the stuff. Just give me a second.
Oh, I didn't know you used the rotation.
Somebody must be
I
playing
actually
from
set my
around
alarm
here.
to wake up for me.
Hello?
What's up?
What's up? What up? I'm on the game. Nah, not right now.
So who is that?
That's Cog.
That's it. Now I understand.
Oh god.
Give me a second.
Yeah. What do you mean now you understand?
Him and his rants and
Oh yeah.
Alright. Come in.
Alright, let's start clearing trash. Excite, if you like, will you jump in on the right side, and I'll take the left side over here. So that way we don't have to try and, pick up all the mobs ourselves.
You can mass script them all together.
That works too. I forgot you were a Death Knight.
Freaks me out a little bit every time I
Dispel,
hear Chick's
please.
voice.
Wow, am I raging now? Oh, here we go.
If anyone has AoE stuns or silences, try to use them on these trash mobs. Because they're gonna be putting out, debuffs on people that cause you to heal them when you DPS. So, stopping them from casting really helps. So if you have Blood Siphon, pay attention. If you have Blood Siphon, don't DPS. Because you're gonna heal them.
That's not how that debuff works.
Is that not how it works?
That debuff, when you get it, it does 10% of your health as damage, like every second, and it heals all the mobs near you for that much.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Well, I've been misinformed about that forever then. And I've been here 1,000 times.
Yeah, I think you're tanking, right? So you won't, you
I
won't
wouldn't
get it.
know, right?
Yeah.
And McDonald's.
Hmm?
And McDonald's.
Yeah.
Make that manager. Thought it was way older though.
Really?
Sounds like he's like 40.
He said he was a like counselor for ministry or something.
What is he?
No one has a tranquil mind tome.
Huh?
Do they?
What is he?
He said he
Well,
was like
don't
a
worry about
ministry
that. You
counselor.
just start out and have Zim summon you.
Okay.
Kong.
I was gonna prevent that if necessary, but that's fine.
I think warrior.
Because I was
That's fine.
PvPing last night and I forgot to change some of my talents.
Yeah,
so-
warrior.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, Zim, throw up a summon right up there at the top. Why don't you just start? I mean, I can tell some of this fighting, honestly. Let me tell a couple of key points.
You go ahead and then I'll fill in
Um,
what is necessary.
Okay. Basically, on this fight, there's a couple of really. Hold on a second.
need someone else to click it too.
Well, just a
No.
couple things before we go on about it. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Zan.
Oh no, it's alright. I was just waiting for someone else to click it.
I'm not gonna go over the part with the orbs, but one thing that I am gonna tell you, there's just two specific things that I'm just gonna mention real quick. I'm sorry, the soaks. I'm gonna let them cover the soaks. Just when we do finally get Kill Jaden to come down and he does the Veil of Darkness, where he puts the darkness down, just look around for Illidan. Whoever finds Illidan, you gotta ping the map. Okay, so that's probably gonna be extremely confusing because very few of you that haven't done this fight before are gonna have ever fought in a boss where he turns the map black. I don't think so. Just everything goes dark, and so just don't panic. Just look for the ping. Tank's gonna put a ping.
Don't fall off the edge.
Yeah,
Don't walk off the map. Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful. It's okay. There'll be ads up, but they're not just gonna like insta kill you. But you gotta be watching for that ping. Make sure you kind of got your volume on, and let's do keep vent pretty clear when it goes dark. Because you need to look for that ping. And if I recall correctly, there's some details about making sure you stay refreshed on that buff that Illidan gives. I think if I recall.
Especially for the healers, really.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be really important for them to top people off during that phase.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to be probably low from an Armageddon, and then there's a debuff that you take damage from, and all kinds of that terrible stuff that happens in that phase.
Doesn't one person get a buff though that actually lets them see?
We all get the buff. As soon as you find Illidan, if you stand in his aura, he gives you a buff for about 25 seconds. Technically it's a debuff because you take a little bit of damage from it. But then you can walk around and go kill the ads. Luckily we have a couple Death Knights, so Death Knights, be sure during that darkness phase to try and pull the ads over to where Illidan's at. That's going to make everything a lot easier for us. Which is why I'm always happy to have Death Knights in the group. What else did you want to comment about, too, Con? Before I got started?
Yeah, I just had...
Just called him cock.
Something's gonna have to shift to place and kind of distract him in there, but yeah, that's kind of one of the big things I wanted to mention was just when it goes dark, just don't panic. It's not really a big deal. There's gonna be big ads up. Just kind of look for the map. What's that?
So during the dark phase, the hunter can track humanoids, and as long as we stack in the middle, he can ping where Illidan is, and we can just run to it.
Oh, there we go.
He's drunk.
There it is. That's what we'll do.
Because I told him he kind of wanted to come in at
I
11.
realize you could do that.
And I was like, I'd rather
I've only done this
come in
in
at
my far so
5:30
far.
and get this over
Just
with.
came back to the game a couple weeks ago.
And he was like, right. He's all, it's so much better.
That's
From
about
there,
it. That's
you
about
can
all I
do
really
it,
wanted to say. I can't remember what.
I'm enjoying my
I
day.
can't remember anything
AKA.
else. This is concern. Scatterbrain at the moment. Just something. So you go and take over.
Are you going to set up an order for soaking the big Armageddons? I can take the first two if you want.
And you are whom?
Riley.
And I have to explain all of that to them, and then I'll make my soap order, so you'll have to be a little patient.
Oh no, it's fine. Oh, it's okay. I'm just gonna have.
Yeah, thank you for coming with us, man. So the first thing to know, everyone that isn't a tank and the current tank with aggro needs to stay behind to kill Jaden at all times. Okay, you don't ever want to be in front of him. The tanks are going to keep him faced away from you. Don't ever stand in front of him for any reason. You will see Armageddons in front of him. The tanks will try to posture him in a way to where you won't take any fail close hit from that. But for the most part, everyone should just be stacked right behind Kill Jaden and hanging out right behind him for the majority of the fight.
Rip just jump off this tree. Oh yeah.
Biggest mechanic
Oh
that
god.
we all have to worry about, and
Rip.
the thing that'll end up wiping most groups is a mechanic called Armageddon. When Kill Jaden casts Armageddon, he will put down multiple impact points for meteors. They're going to be like little orange swirls on the ground, like little orange circles on the ground. When you see one, no matter what your role is, no matter what you're doing,
Sweet
if
onion?
you see a little circle on the ground, you need to stand in it. If you don't
No
stand in
deodorant.
it and a
That's
meteor impacts
deodorant.
the ground, we're all going to get a debuff that that's going to cause us to take a ton of damage throughout the fight. So if you forget anything while learning this fight, never forget to stand in Armageddon and soak those meteors. Okay, that should be everyone's like biggest concern. Be sure we do that. Now, also during the Armageddon phase, there's going to be a mechanic during Armageddon where there's going to be a large meteor that comes down. Now, the large meteor will one-shot almost anyone. So the people that soak the large meteors have to have some kind of invulnerability ability, or just like a huge mitigation ability. Tanks can soak these. Mages can soak these with Ice Block. Hunters can soak these with the Turtle Shell. Paladins can soak these with Bubbles, etc., etc. You kind of get it. So during the Armageddon phases, we will need people with invulnerabilities to soak the big meteors. I will write out an order of people that I want to soak the big meteors, so that way during all of the phases we can kind of have a rough idea of who needs to be looking out for the big meteors. But everyone needs to keep an eye on the little swirls. Okay, that's pretty much the biggest mechanic of the whole fight. Just don't stand in front of Kill Jaden and soak Armageddon swirls. If we can do that, we can beat this boss. Okay. So, Kill Jaden has 3 phases. He has this first phase, which is where he's standing here. We're gonna punch the crap out of him. We're going to soak Armageddons, and then a couple more mechanics are gonna come down in this phase. Something called Rupturing Singularity. When that comes down, there's gonna be a great big purple orb that falls right here in the middle of the map. This orb, when it lands, is gonna do a knockback. So you got to be sure to be pretty close to it so that way you don't get knocked off the edge. Try to line yourself up with a corner so that way when the blast hits you, you'll have as much of the platform as possible to try and save yourself from getting blasted off the map. After the first Rupturing Singularity, it will spawn randomly at the corners, and we'll just have to adjust accordingly to make sure we don't get blown off the map. So after we get through the first phase, he's going to fly away. And in the second phase, he's going to be flying around the map, and we're going to be soaking Armageddon still, and then he's going to use an ability called Focused Red Flame, which means someone's going to get targeted by a thing, and we all have to help soak that. It's simple. I'll explain it when we get there. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Second phase is super easy. We won't have any problems with it. We'll just soak and be fine. In the third phase, he's going to land, and it's going to be exactly like the first phase, with one new mechanic. He's going to randomly target people with a debuff that's going to cause you to become enormous. If you're huge, you need to be sure to be right behind the boss, because after the debuff comes off, you're going to spawn ads. You want those ads to be right behind Kill Jaden, so that way we can all DPS the ads and cleave and kill everything efficiently, and they're not spread all over the map.
Hey, 2 seconds, let me interject here. Hey, Hardfang, your mic is still on, and we can't hear the raid leader.
Alright, my bad, bro.
That's alright, it's no big deal. Just that's all. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead and mute it.
Okay, let me ask a quick question, because I'm a little lost on this, because I did the LFR version, I hadn't done this one yet. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably not too hard, I'm sure, but this thing about the soaks, or like going standing in the orange thing on the ground.
Yeah. Ooh, I want that one.
Who's supposed to go do that? I mean, am I supposed to do that? Okay, everybody? Was there like, they kept talking about that there's like a limit for like how many people are supposed to stand on one?
You don't want to do 2 in a row. So I mean, we got to kind of have a little bit of responsibility and look out for each other. Like if you have a stack of the debuff, you don't want to get a second stack.
You want to try and do that? Get that one?
If you soak one, you're going to get a debuff stack. Okay. And if you have 2 of them, you're going to be taking a ton of damage. So we all kind of have to
one of the
rotate
Lich King
soaking.
ones.
I mean, it's okay to take 2 stacks. Like it's going to be a pain on the ass for the healers. It's better to take 2 stacks than to wipe the whole crew. So.
Ooh, I want that one too.
In a row.
Try not to do 2 in a row.
So does it fade off?
It will fade off.
Okay, so that's what they were talking about. Don't do 2 on 1, because I remember them talking about that. I really see where it made that much difference. But how many of the orange things are there down per round?
There's gonna be probably like 5 or 6. I know there's a for sure number depending on how big your raid is, but I'm not. I can't give you a direct number.
And is there?
But, I mean,
is
we all
there,
just need to be paying attention.
Does it if it's 5 or 6? I mean, I guess it's different on normal. I figure it's probably a lot different on mythic, but there must be like a rotation on some level, right?
You can't assign people to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't assign a small soak rotation. That's impossible.
Okay.
I can assign a large soak rotation because I know that there's always a single large soak in every Armageddon phase. So I can make something happen there. And the only reason I need a large soak rotation is because we only have so many cooldowns we can use to absorb those big blasts, you know.
Okay, and you said stand. They always say stand on back of him.
Yeah, stand right behind the boss. Because he uses an ability called Fell Claws, and whenever Fell Claws is out, it does an AoE in front of the boss, and also applies a debuff that makes you take a shit ton of damage.
Okay, and so for the first phase, we're pretty much just talking about those two elements, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah. Watch out.
Second,
Don't stand in front of the boss. Soak Armageddons, and then be sure not to get blasted off the map by rupturing singularity. All of these things I will be calling out as well.
Okay, and then for the second phase, that's then when it's black, right? And you just run around killing the ads. And...
Nope.
Okay. What
Second phase, exactly the same as the first phase, except for we're gonna have ads to deal with.
Oh
so,
yeah. Okay.
So
Are
we're
those
still
on
soaking, and yeah, that phase is in LFR.
Do you have too much healers? Because I can go DPS.
No, we have 3 healers. I mean that's we need all 3.
All right.
And so the second phase is when he's up in the air, isn't it? Isn't that what I'm trying to remember?
Well, I mean that's we call that intermission.
That's the one I get if I get 100
First
mounts.
phase, intermission. Second phase, third phase is the.
I have
darkness
100
phase,
mounts,
which
but it
we
has
kind
to
of
be all
explained
of the
already.
single
Darkness phase is simple,
usable
guys.
ones.
We just need to find Illidan and kill
72.
ads. Okay, that's it. Try not to walk off the map. Pop personal cooldowns if you have to, if you're low. Like the biggest thing about the darkness phase is we just want to survive it, right? Because we're gonna have Armageddon damage and all kinds of shit hurting us whenever we enter it. So we need to do our best to find Illidan as fast as possible, get healed up, and not die during that phase, because that's when we end up losing a lot of people because healers can't heal us until we find Illidan.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And in the third phase, summation of that again.
that's the darkness phase. Third phase, darkness.
I mean fourth phase. I know.
Fourth phase. Okay, the fourth phase is the only phase where he's not going to be doing Armageddon. Pretty much there, all we have to worry about are staying behind the boss, like always.
It's giving me a headache.
And then he's also going to be like summoning big portals, like big rifts, like that are going to be trying to suck you into him. You want to stay out of those rifts and pretty much just keep DPSing the boss. He's also going to summon these big demonic obelisks that are going to shoot enormous green beams between the obelisks. So you want to be sure to position yourself in a way to where you're not between any of the obelisks, or else you're going to get blasted for a lot of damage and then knocked back from the obelisk blast. And then he's going to use
He really
an
looks like a
ability
pedophile.
called, I think it's like Torment of 1,000 Souls or something like that.
Oh god.
Darkness of 1,000 Souls. And when he does that, we all need to move into the rift.
Halloween, need to get the headless horseman mount.
Damage. All of these things I'll also be calling out.
Fantastic. And was there anything else to the hype there?
I think that's about it. So just a quick recap. Soak Armageddon, biggest thing that we have to worry about. Soak Armageddon. Stand behind the boss, and I'll pretty much kind of.
That's another one I like.
As we go there.
Okay, and Ferris, any special tips for us here? Anything we maybe might want to?
That's a 10.
Hold on, I'm on the phone.
Okay.
I think that's the one you have to... Do I have that one? What is that called? Bloodbath?
So Raywin, are you a frost mage? This is important.
She's
Fire?
fire.
Okay. So she
What
still
was
has
that called
ice
again?
block, right?
Yeah.
What was that
Okay,
called?
so she
That
can
mount?
also point
Ice
it.
crown something.
Alright, so you guys are gonna have to give me just a couple more minutes here to get my soak rotation sorted out, and then we'll pull and kind of
Oh,
see
I
where
don't have
we're
it.
at.
I thought I did.
Now I'm gonna put this soak rotation out there, and the people that I put in this rotation, if you have any questions about what you need to do, let me know after I post this, and I'll kind of walk you through your responsibility. Oh, Excites, also I need to ask you, can you soak during the intermission? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
See, like these ones don't count.
Alright, well, I've been kind of quiet for about the last hour, guys, because I've just been kind of busy with a few things. But I'm ready to go. Hey, Thunder, see your guild list. Could we get you in the guild? I mean, even if you don't want to put your alt in the guild or whatever, just for this run so that we get the credit. I'm not sure we have enough people. Okay.
He just asked for a guild invite you in.
Dune, do you have? Sorry to interrupt you guys here. Dune, do you have experience in this fight? I can't hear you. You can just whisper me if you'd like, because I'm gonna put you in the soak rotation. Okay, so I'm gonna put you in the soak rotation, and I can expect that you know what that means, right?
I got the 25 man one, or man one.
I need one more for that.
Hmm?
D Halls, you picked up Netherwalk, is that right? I asked you to do that. Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
And Cash, do you have Netherwalk as well?
Yeah, I got it, bro.
Cool. All right.
And I'd like to say welcome to our guests here. Our guests, Excite and Ferris, here helping us out. Appreciate it, guys. I'm sure you'll be throwing in some good contributions.
Alright, sorry. I'm back.
You are good. I don't know if you heard my explanation or not, but do you have any pointers or suggestions that you'd like to put out there before we get started on this, my man?
So I was thinking about it, and I'm gonna get hypothermia from the first soak, so I'm gonna need to do the third soak instead of the first and second. So I gotta do first and third.
Okay. I can change that.
Sweet.
You know, I never thought about making the tanks do the intermission soaks. I'm gonna scream at my guild.
Yeah, tell them to be smart. Hey, I'll be honest with you, man. I didn't know that I could do that until like maybe my 14th or 15th attempt at this boss. I'm well after I'd killed him, because I'd killed him 2 times before I even knew the tanks could soak an intermission.
I mean,
You know what else tanks can do? They could take the first one. The one that's in
Yeah.
the box.
Yeah, but I just get nervous. I don't know.
Sorry.
I missed the explanation, so if you just pull, I can tell you how to fix problems you have. Because I don't know what you missed in your explanation thing.
I covered everything.
Alright. Yeah, so we did this on Heroic, and it took like 60 wipes, and we had someone soaking all the stuff during the intermissions and not using the tanks, and now I'm mad. But, it works.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm just fixing my soak order now.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I wasn't fucking stuck in that subword. I did not want to fuck that up.
Yeah.
Because I get 5 seconds with Netherwalk. just wanted to make sure that.
Okay, so yes, what this means, if you see your name on that list, that means I want you to soak an Armageddon during that Armageddon phase. So the first one that comes down is going to be Rylai. The second one that comes down is going to be Raywin. The first two, after they come down, will go into the intermission, and then the third one will be Rylai again. The fourth one will be our Hunter, Volga, and then the fifth one will be Doom. If for any reason people like D-Halls or Cash Money or either of our two rogues see that one of the large soaks, you'll know the difference when you see it. One of the big soaks isn't being soaked. Throw yourself in there, and for the Demon Hunters, you need to use Netherwalk to survive it, and the rogues, you'll survive it with cheat death, okay? But for any reason, if you don't see one of those being soaked, I have 4 extra soaks out there just in case. So you guys kind of take it on your on your own
That's kinda
responsibility.
smart.
If I see it, I'll call it
That's smart.
out. If anyone sees something not being soaked, try to call it out. Communication is key here for us to down this boss. And
I love how it
and
hops.
We really just need to work together and try to cover for each other as much as we can. So I've talked enough. Let's pull this boss and see where we're at here.
Alright, let's do it.
But right before I do this, real quick, I forgot to even answer this. Does anyone have any questions on anything I can clarify on?
Yeah, it's 1 per soak, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's
You
give
only,
it. Okay.
we only need 1 person per swirl.
Yo, can I get a
Give it a
flash?
cheer. Give it a cheer. Give it a cheer. Let's give it a cheer.
What do you need?
Give it a cheer.
Someone toss me an agility flash. I'll pay you real quick.
Oh, I don't have it here. I'd give you one.
Who is this? Cash Money?
Why don't you just wait on the flask? Why don't you wait on it on this attempt? Because we might, I mean, who knows, maybe we will kill it. But I'm not using my flask on this attempt because it'll give us a couple attempts to use to it because I won't have the full out. Okay, so it's not a big deal. We'll summon you back when we've got a couple attempts in there.
Alright, well.
Do you want aggro first, or does it matter for you?
I'd like aggro first.
You got it.
Sweet.
Good luck, gentlemen, and let's get her done. Let's get her done. We can do that.
Now remember, everyone stay behind Kill Jaden. Everybody, even ranged, everyone behind him. Here's the first Armageddon. We've got a big soak in the very back corner at the square.
And in
We
front
need
of
someone
him.
to stand in that soak over there. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That's my fault. I thought that he already used it. I've already fucked everything up.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I could hit him with a 2-stack.
Can you pull him back just a little bit? Because Singularity's coming down. Guys, get out of that big purple marker. Don't run too far away from it because this is going to knock us back when it comes down. You can go ahead and move, Excites. Be sure to soak the Armageddon here, guys. Raywin, this is your large soak. Just walk inside of it in ice block, please.
What the heck?
You guys stood in it.
Yeah, you can't stand in those big ones. There's little ones that spawn on the ground. Those are the ones that the healers and DPS and everyone need to soak. Only the people that I specified need to jump in the big ones. So this is the intermission phase. This is where the tanks will take the large Armageddons. Excite, you said you have the first one, right?
Yep.
Somebody get this soak right here.
Oh shit.
Now,
My
focus-
bad.
After the Armageddon, everyone kind of come to the middle where I'm at. See where I'm jumping? Everyone get here. It's going to help us heal up. And then there's going to be focused red flame. Cash Money, stand behind the group. Everyone stand in between him and the boss. There we go.
Oh, that's what's different from the robot.
And then second Armageddon coming down here. I've got this soak on the large one. And now he's gonna land after this next bursting dread flame. So everyone kind of get away from each other here.
So that's why I died that one time.
Excites, do you have him here?
I sucked
Yep.
the big one.
Okay. Now remember,
Yeah.
get behind the boss.
Oh,
guys.
when it was a smaller one, yeah.
And then we're just gonna continue to soak Armageddons. And if you get large, be sure to stand behind the boss. Okay. All big people get behind the boss.
Adds down.
Kill those ads, guys. Focus the ads down, please.
Ooh.
Armageddon coming soon, guys. Be sure to look out for the blasts, okay? Valga, I think this one's yours.
Alright.
Someone missed one there.
Don't be in front, Mr. Druid. Or just stay there.
Now there's a singularity coming down here in the back left corner. We're all gonna get blasted back here a little bit.
I missed that. So.
Rylai, can you get another large Armageddon?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this next one.
Okay, just making sure, buddy.
If you already had a stack, don't do it.
No, stack's gone.
Sorry.
Be sure to soak, guys. We missed another one there.
It was too far away for me to get the sprint.
Now once he hits 40%, that's when we're going to the phase change here. So we just gotta keep this up until then.
There's one next to red, 2 over there.
Yep, we missed 2. That's bad.
No, that's a white.
What is that called?
What?
Okay, what happened there exactly? What do we like?
We missed 2 Armageddon soaks on that Armageddon phase. And when they initially hit, they do AoE damage to everyone if they're not soaked, and then they also apply a debuff to the entire raid. So we had 2 stacks of a debuff that were ticking for like probably close to 1.5 million DPS a second. DPS a second, that's redundant. But that's what killed us, so we missed Armageddon soaks.
Hey,
Okay.
Ray, whenever you jump in the large Armageddon, you have to ice block before it lands. I think that's what you did.
Yeah, that's what I did. I couldn't get it off quick enough.
Okay.
It's all good.
No, I was
That
just
was,
making sure you knew.
That wasn't bad for the first attempt for a lot of you guys here. I've never seen this boss before. That was pretty good. Almost made it to darkness phase. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So the only mechanic we really messed up there, guys, was the Armageddon.
I was waiting for that.
Which
You did that
takes
yesterday
practice.
too.
Like I said, it's the most important thing for us to pay attention to. Just we need a little bit more situational awareness. I'm trying to call it out before it even comes down. So when you hear me calling for Armageddon, start looking around. Spin your characters in circles. Do whatever you need to do. Look for those little circles and go stand in them. I don't care who you are. If you see a circle, stand in it. There's no
the way I
excuse for
usually
anybody.
had this, the way I usually had this done before was whenever we have a situation like this, I usually have a range DPS, call that stuff out, because that particular sort of thing, because being main tank and everything, I know how hard it is to do all this stuff at once. I think you should pick a range DPS or somebody who's alert and have them call that out, because that works a lot better.
Yes, Riley, thank you for mentioning that too. I forgot to even call that out. Yes, whenever he lands after his intermission, that's when we're going to want to Bloodlust. So thank you for reminding me there, Riley.
Wait, when? I'm sorry, what was that?
We're
Yeah.
going to Bloodlust on phase 2 whenever he lands after the intermission.
Okay. I'm Bloodlust. Okay.
So yeah, if anyone...
No, there's not.
Like, as
Oh,
the
maybe the
tank, I'm gonna
priest,
try my
but that's a
best to keep
different
an eye
one.
out for soaks that are being missed, but I won't be able to catch every one of them. So guys, just trying to communicate with yourselves, and even if you already have a stack from a soak, it's better to get a second stack and kind of put a little pressure on our healers than to miss it and force the healers to try and heal the entire raid because of it. So just be aware. Like I said, I'm going to be calling out those Armageddons, so just when you hear me say it, start looking around and jumping those soaks. Let's do this. Everyone buff up and let's pull.
Pick one.
Shift. Shift and click it. There you go.
It's still giving me all four.
Okay, then
Does the,
shift.
The augment ring, does that work with the flask?
Here, go to your bags.
At the vantage
Shift.
or the augment ring in general.
Click it. Put it down. And then now do it.
It's a redundant question. Excite, you can grab him first here too.
Are you gonna take him again?
No, not this time. I promise. I'll let you
We'll
take
see.
him this time. I'll earn your respect. Don't worry. All right, guys, get those soaks. There's one right behind me that no one's getting.
Damn it.
Why did they give him Armageddon Rain Depot?
What?
I got an Armageddon Rain Depot.
Yeah, don't go after another one.
Singularity is going to be coming down in the middle soon, guys. Be sure not to stand in the big purple spot.
Let's stay too far away from me to blow out the edge.
We need to be close to it, but not in it.
After that, there's an Armageddon.
Yes.
Armageddon?
Armageddon coming down soon. Rywan, this is yours. Just jump in the big one and ice block. Good job, everybody.
No.
That was very good. Well done, everyone. So after, when he starts flying away here, everyone just kind of stack up, and we're gonna go to soak Armageddons now.
Good
And
job.
then after this, we need to kind of stand together here. And then whoever gets targeted by Focused Red Flame, just stand behind the group.
Okay. Stand by the group finish.
And then Armageddon coming down again. I'll soak the big one.
I got it already, so.
Where is it? Purple.
Over in that corner.
Whew.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a close one. And then one more Bursting Dread Flame, and he lands. Excite, do you have him when he comes down? Okay, so for the next Armageddon phase, I think this one's going to be Rylai again. And then if you're large, remember to stand behind the boss if you get big. And then everyone murder those ads when they come down.
Crap, Call out every 5%. Just
Call that one about 5%.
yeah, every 5%. Can you see it?
Armageddon coming down here. Rylai, can you get the large one here?
Yep. I got it.
Get those soaks, guys.
So 5.
I forgot what happens right here.
The middle.
Oh,
The purple thing that shoots us back.
got it.
Armageddon come down in about 5 seconds, guys. Keep an eye out. Valga, you're gonna get the large one here. Just get it and turn your turtle shell on.
It's in the corner.
Well done, everyone.
We're gonna make 5 now.
Boons, you've got the next Armageddon. Or next large one, anyway. Dunes, this is your large one. Everyone else look for small ones and soak, please. There is an ad over there where Dunes was at. Can you try and pull that one over here with a grip or something? Alright. Range DPS, get the ad that's away from the group, please. Focus that ad down over there. I'm gonna need a rogue to soak the big Armageddon here.
I'm down.
Yeah, that one's
Or a
only
demon
2.
hunter.
It's alright.
Okay.
It's alright, run back. It's okay. What are we gonna do? How do we avoid that ad being outside the group like that?
Well, that was just kind of poor timing because it was his turn to soak and he had to pull it out there to soak. So, if I would have known he was big, I would have told like one of our demon hunters or something to go over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna add just a couple more people to my rotation because it looks like sometimes you don't need more than like 6. Okay.
That'd be fine,
Okay, yeah, I'll put you guys both in rotation then. I'll put you guys as 6 and 7, I think is where I'm at.
I mean, it's not that bad. I just did it on that last one.
Hmm?
It's not pretty good. Another walk and then soaking.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Let them know then.
Huh?
Let them know then.
No, I did it for a small one, not a big one.
Oh, a big one is like 10 times worse than the smaller ones.
Try to silence him, get him running in the melee range.
But the timing.
Oh, yeah.
Because that first one comes down and then the second one.
So then are we just the stand-in ones?
Hold on, yeah, both of my demon hunters, I want you guys to just jump in if you see one that doesn't get soaked, a large one. Because you guys can just use your nether walk and soak it if you need to.
Karina wants us to go watch it with them.
Just decided it was like the most distracting thing.
Valga, can you keep up with that rotation order I just posted?
Yes.
Because if you can call out whose turn it is to soak the large Armageddons, would make everything a lot easier for me. I'm I'm gonna run it one more time. Write it down and do whatever you need to with it.
Yeah, if you post it again, give me 1 second. I'll get that wrote down where I can make sure it stays up.
Y'all should get this add-on, angry assignments, like as a guild, because it's basically just a notepad and it's on your screen and you can put that stuff in it and everybody can see it.
Oh wow, I didn't. I'll have to remember that. Angry assignment, she said.
Yeah, I think that's what it is to me. Yeah, it's angry assignments. I think it saves between weeks too, because I never put it in there and the guild leader just like throws it up instantly, so. It's insanely helpful.
Do you feel okay with doing that, Val? Is that putting too much on you?
Nope, I got it.
Is it easy? Okay.
With 7 people doing it, Arrow, we should have cooldowns back up when it comes back around, right?
Yes, and we also have 2 freelance soakers, pretty much, right? We have 2 demon hunters that can just like sub in. We've got 2 bench soakers, really, because if someone happens to die or misses one or whatever, we can have either of those 2 demon hunters jump in and soak a large one. Okay, I think everything went pretty well there. There was just a couple things that kind of screwed us up in that 3rd phase. One was just kind of unlucky timing on when Doom got that ad, and we missed a couple soaks. But 2nd attempt did pretty well. Let's keep rolling.
If you get the reflection thing, I don't know if you said this, but if you have that debuff and there's Armageddon going at the same time, it can't be your responsibility to walk away from the boss.
Yes, that's a good point. If you have reflections and you are large, you have to stay behind the boss. Someone else is just going to have to cover the soaks.
And that even doubly so for like the big soakers. Even if you're big and like do a big soak, you can't go for it. Someone else has to jump in then, and that's when you need to call it out.
Yeah, so I'll try and call out who's going to be soaking the big soak, and if you're big where you cannot, just let me know, and I'll call out the next person on the list.
Alright, let's rock and roll. Excite, you've got him again here. And I'll let you tank him this time again, too.
So nice of you.
I talk to them and get it approved.
Well, if I buy a brand new one, how could they not approve it?
It's a house, the size on it as well.
That's what I'm saying. We'll get one as big as they got in the store.
A car before you buy a shed.
I gotta get my
There's a small soak that didn't get done by the X.
Yeah, we missed 2.
We were on them too.
It'll be 5 months worth of storage. I can take my storage out.
Do this for practice.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it with 2 DPS down, but I think we should keep going.
Those are 2 lowest DPS probably.
I'm 10.
I need to go down in storage.
That's all that really matters anything to me in that store. All my jewelry and, all that shit out there.
So, Valga, if we make it to the rogue soaks, just input one of the demon hunters.
Alright.
Watch out for singularity, guys. Don't stand too close.
Armageddon coming down in 5, be ready. Raven, it's going to be your turn.
It's like playing musical chairs.
It really is.
8%.
Excites, you want this first one, or do you need me to grab it?
Hold it.
Okay.
Oh, I already have it.
Small circle down by the diamond.
Nice. Whoever got that was awesome.
Focused red flame behind the group, please.
Oh, that actually splits it in a line. It doesn't matter if they're behind you or not.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay. I've got the large one here.
Got 2 beside purple diamond.
Good job, guys.
How many battle reses do we have? Don't use one.
We have 2 Death Knights and a Druid.
Well, if you
And
don't
a
call who
warlock.
you want battle res, then I'm not gonna battle res someone random.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't want anybody battle res right now.
I got him, sorry about that.
You're okay. Reflections going down. If you're large, stay behind. Kill Jaden, please. DPS the ads, please.
Good job.
70%.
Armageddon in 10. Rylight's gonna be you.
Woo, get out of there.
How long are we doing on reach time?
6 minutes.
Well, despite the rough beginning, it's actually going pretty well.
Okay.
Keep going for practice. Singularity going down. At the square. Be careful for the knockout coming here, guys.
We have the battle res reset before the next.
Armageddon in 5. I got this one.
Does B-res reset on next gen?
Yes.
Okay.
60%.
Well, if everything goes well here, let's just focus on this the moment, but if everything goes well, we'll get all the people out and get a good shot. Just the okay. The Death Knights get the robes up, and then Friendly get regular.
You can only use one at a time. They share a global cooldown.
Yeah.
Behind the boss, be big.
Armageddon, Dune, this one's yours.
We missed one.
Yeah, this whole a lot of that.
Again?
Okay, what do we do? We missed it. Alright, come back. Sorry. It's alright.
Leave me alone.
Basically, when you hear the one voice, that means it already tells you what it is that's going on. It's the different voices, and you have the main voice direct to.
What?
So Rylai's switching over to his hunter.
Well, you know what, guys? I really feel like we're doing pretty good. I mean, I know there's been some wipes and everything, but I mean, a lot of guilds have a lot of trouble with this. And we're going to get this done. And I feel like we're getting more organized. I really like, I like the raid leading. I like the helpful calls. I like how people are giving good feedback, including the people that we've had come in to pick up groups. giving us some good insight. I love that tip on the hunter. We're going to get this hunter in, so we're taking a second here.
Doctor's appointment Monday.
This is kind of, you know, we're going to get this. I think we're going to get this probably tonight, like before. Honestly, I think we'll probably get this before long here. I saw some real good indications. Just getting these Armageddons is a little tricky. This is definitely the hardest fight in normal. And, you know, for some of you guys here, this is kind of the first, I guess, real boss that we've seen. This is more like a real boss here, you know, that has these kind of phases. A lot of the other bosses are just kind of, you know, lead-ups. But this is definitely doable. Okay, X-Sites has to go. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Alright.
Thanks for helping us out for as long as you did. I appreciate your time.
Thank
I
you.
wish I could stay, but you know, bye.
Alright, see you later.
So you guys all have to give me just a moment to
get another tank.
Another tank, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get that other tank in here, guys. Cash Money says he can tank. Wouldn't be surprised at all.
I mean, he's like highest DPS. Let's keep him on DPS. Get a tank.
That's probably a good idea, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean,
probably
he's
a good
like
idea.
1.2 million DPS. That's not some DPS I want to lose.
Cash, what's your name? I forgot. What was your other character? I'm trying to remember because I've been meeting so many of you guys here in the last few days. That I'm just kind of getting all together. Young Stunner. Young Stunner. Look at that. It sounds like a rapper. Young Stunner. Did you just join today? Did I send you like an invite and you joined up? Yeah, welcome aboard. Just to tell you a little, just a brief little, just a little quick 2-second overview. This guild used to be one of the top guilds in the world.
Oh God.
This guild, and we've got so many server firsts and some world first achievements, stuff like that. And you know, we're just reactivated for 7.3. We're trying to get it back, and you know, that's why I was wanting to see about that character there. You know, because we want to be stunners. But if your warrior is the one you want to get going, then you know, that's we can go with that. Whatever it is you want to do. So
whenever it comes to soaks, you guys have to kind of think of it. Sorry to interrupt you there, Con.
Oh no, I'm done.
But I've just got a little bit of insight and input from observations. Try and take into account where you're positioned at, because those Armageddons come down everywhere, right? And typically, ranged DPS has a little bit more mobility than a lot of the melee DPS. So kind of think if there's Armageddon soaks way away from everything, if you're ranged, you can probably, as a hunter, disengage and kind of get there, or blink, or, you know, travel form, or whatever you need to do as ranged DPS and healers to get there a little bit quicker than our melee can. And melee, there's also going to be probably some soaks around his feet too. I mean, we're all responsible for soaking small Armageddons, but just try and do it in the most efficient way possible. And I think a lot of it comes down to people kind of getting tunnel vision, which we all do. I do it just as much as anyone. And not taking action soon enough, and then people start to scramble and run and just try and get to whichever one they can get to, and then that puts us in positions to where the most efficient route wasn't taken, and then we miss soaks. So I think it all really comes down to knowing what your character's capable of. If you see an Armageddon that's really, really far away, and you have a lot of mobility or mobility type spells or abilities, think about, like, hey, it's probably easier for me to get there than to try and force someone like a slow, poor, sad Death Knight to run his happy little butt all the way over there.
Yeah, I tried, but I had like 3 stacks on me, you know.
Right. No, yeah, I understand. I'm just saying in general, I think efficiency and pre-positioning will really help us a lot on soaking those Armageddons. Valga, if you can, I know you have a timer and you've been doing a good job. Just continue to call out those Armageddons a few seconds before they come down. And guys, when you hear Valga say, hey, Armageddon coming in X amount of time, that means go ahead and start looking around. Kind of spread away from the boss a little bit. Because, yeah, we're all stacked on his butt for good reason. But whenever the Armageddon's about to come down, start to spread out a little bit. And that's going to make it a little bit easier for everyone to kind of try and find an Armageddon to jump into. So the group looks fantastic. I'm actually really proud of the progress everyone's made so far. Yeah, we're 3 wipes in, but we've made it really far in this fight. Considering the experience level here and some lower item levels. So as soon as I get another tank in here, we'll start rolling again. So just be patient here, guys, and we'll get this back on the rails soon.
I can still do first and third.
Alright, cool. As a hunter you can, really?
Yeah, I have the bracers for aspect cooldown, so it's only got a 1.95 minute cooldown. So if I do the first one and then I get the first one after the intermission, that's well after 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that there was a bracer for that. That's awesome, man. Did you just decide to go on your hunter because it's better DPS, or just you got tired of playing your mage?
I don't do enough damage on my mage for me to be happy at the eye level that I have it at. So
I hear you. Are you marksmanship, or did you go beast mastery?
I'm beast mastery.
So do you think that I'm asking you because I used to main a hunter.
tank.
I don't want to lose you as a healer for now. I really need to keep the composition where I have it now. I need Cash Money's DPS, and I need your heals. So I'll just try and pug a tank. I really don't want to change up what we got going on here.
Oh, so what was you asking about hunters?
Oh, if you, where do you think the best DPS is?
Marksman.
Right we know it's not survival, right?
It's marksman. But survival got buffed in the last patch, and I think it's on par with beast mastery now. But marksman is still at the top of like everyone.
You just play beast mastery because that's what makes you happy.
Yeah. I mean, you don't worry about the sims and the top players. If you play well, you're still gonna meet all the requirements for a fight. Plus, I had to have fried taters to go with my soup beans, so I'm beast mastery, and that's the way it is.
Yeah, because you have to have a pet named Fried Taters.
Yeah, hold on, let me get my mouth out. It's cornbread.
Okay. How close are we to getting that other guy in here?
I'm interviewing the applicant.
Never heard it put quite that way before. You're interviewing the applicant.
I mean, I am. I want him to be aware of what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, I know. That was funny. It's very official. It was good. I'll be back in a minute. Then. You guys, you can just like play patty cake for a moment or something while we're in the tank. And also, if anybody has to go at any point tonight, please message me 30 minutes before you have to go. That would be fantastic. Unless it's just a sudden occurrence. I like to know bad news quick. Okay. So.
I'm actually gonna step off for just like a minute while we're looking for this thing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be gone for about 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Honestly, Cash Money, I might have to take you up on pulling you in to tank. Have you tanked this fight before?
Yeah.
You feel confident in your ability to tank this, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm not doubting you. I just want to make sure.
Dune Rider can also tank.
Would you prefer to DPS, Dune? I mean, nothing personal against you. If I can keep Cash Money DPSing and switch you over to tank, that might be ideal. Because he is pulling like 1.3 million DPS right now, which in an under-geared kind of scenario is pretty valuable. Okay. Alright, well, Cash, you already changed over to tank. That's good. Alright. We might just roll from here. I'll wait for Zim to get back. Everyone, I'm just gonna go ahead and put up a quick, like, 4-minute break. Everyone use the bathroom, grab a water, do what you need to do, and we'll get back and get started on this. I feel okay doing this at at 2411. So.
Hold up. My bad, man. I was dealing with my little kid. You said you wanted me to tank?
Yeah, are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put up a DBM break and give everyone like a quick 5 minutes to grab a drink and do what they need to do, because I've got a couple people AFK right now, and we'll get rolling with this.
All right. See if that druid in Q has the achievement for this boss.
What?
There's a druid tank in Q. I mean, cause my DPS, I could carry about 3 or 4 of our DPS at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So if that tank in Q has the achievement for this boss, we can use.
Yeah, I'm talking to him, man. Hold on just a second.
All right, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette real quick.
All right, buddy. Oh, Nate is a Nalarian. He's one of the rogues.
Can't even fucking hear me. That shaman needs a summon as well.
Zim, if you're still here, can you drop the stone for us?
That was who I AFK.
Oh, okay.
That's why they went AFK.
You a smoker too, though.
Not a cigarette smoker. I can vape inside.
Come here. I just love your chest. You like mine too. Hey. Hey, no. Hey,
would
no.
someone mind linking our new tank Discord, please? Alright, and then that's for everyone to grab a drink, use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll get this rolling.
Why are you hot? Why so hot, babe? Hmm? Looks like you have a mohawk right now.
It's because the way I sleep rolling over.
Yep, I know. I know. I've known this for 1.5 years now. Damn, 1.5 years with your ass. Ice balls. For you, takes me a minute. Sometimes. 929 DPS.
Cash money's 933.
Dang.
Sorry about that, guys.
I was just trying to figure out why he was telling me to stop.
Welcome back, Zim. You mind summoning Dates the Shaman and 04 is the Druid?
Good thing this doesn't cost shards anymore. The fact that I had so many anyway.
Get someone else to click the portal.
The good old days when you could have just a bag full of shards.
Yeah, pretty much not. That's basically it.
The bad thing about me being awake at night is I realize everything that happens when I'm sleeping. Get up to break up fights, but really, they do it when I'm sleeping anyway, so there's no point.
Sleepy for the week.
Okay, Rise offline. We want to remove Rye from the guild. I mean, shoot.
Huh? Yeah, that's my mage. Just kick that one from the raid.
I'm taking applicants, by the way. I'm going to interview some applicants myself. I like that. I want a guild entertainer. Okay, one of my old specialties from back in the day is I usually have at least one guild entertainer. So that in case we have no one of these like long lull times like this that's necessary, we at least have somebody that's got some good sense of humor around that can just kind of fill that space with a little original content. So just you send your PSTs to me, and I'm sure I'll get all kinds of applicants for that. But
well, I'm actually clinically insane, so I try not to talk too much.
All right.
It gets really random if you let me talk too much.
Alright, is everybody here?
I have a bunch of level 100s if you want to add them all to the guild, bro. They're all guildless. They're all just like for farming, for X mods. But I used to main as a rogue, so I've been kind of interested in leveling it. But as soon as I get on, I'm like, oh, I'm wasting time. I could be like increasing my eye level on the other characters.
Okay, so I'm reposting my soak order. Let's make sure it's still applicable. I think it is, but let's double check it. Rylai is just subbed out for his hunter now, which he said he can also soak 1 and 3. So I think everything's applicable there. Is that right?
Yep. And I kind of already wrote it down here on the notepad in front of me.
Excellent.
Maybe a scrub free attempt without going on seemed like this freaking because it kind of written down.
And looks Cash and Dolls are the 2 to sub in if I need somebody. Is that right?
Yes. Cash and D-Hall. Yes.
I like the better one.
Is my co-tank in Discord?
I am. I'm as Hang in Discord, but this isn't my daily response.
Okay. And you said you have a lot of experience in this fight, is that right?
We've been clearing it on normal every week since week 1. Yeah, I just tanked Heroic Avatar with this Druid. He's level, I had him level 903. It was a little rough, but we got him down tonight, so.
Yeah, I'm 7 and 9 Heroic myself, and I've killed Jaden probably 4 or 5 times on normal, so. I just recently came back to this group, and I've been having a ton of success with all these guys. So I appreciate you giving us your time and helping us run through here.
Hopefully for a piece of loot. Last guy had the kill.
Alright, I'm going to throw a ready check out there. I think the break should be over now, and we can start building some momentum.
What's your group's tank expectation on Armageddon?
I would like you to soak an intermission. Are you capable of doing that?
If you pull the boss, I can probably take the first one and the intermission.
I'm just going to roll with my rotation for now, because we've been having pretty good success with that.
Good idea.
And if I need to adjust, I will. And then you and I will just take intermission, if that's alright. Right on.
And who's calling
that
out?
I need to kick right line.
Who's calling that out? Is Valga calling that out?
During intermission, I'll handle it between the tank and myself. he or I will call who's going to get the first one.
Okay.
But then after intermission, Valga's got all the other
Soup beans.
Armageddon calls.
What's with the names?
You gotta fit in cornbread.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember him saying that.
Okay, well, I'm trying to think if there's any other, Valga should definitely, you definitely need to call it real names, by the way.
Yeah, but be sure to turn on track humanoids, Valga, and I'm sure Riley has track humanoids on too, so that'll be double beneficial.
HS.
Yeah,
all right. I think everyone's ready.
Last thing,
right there.
if we wipe here,
okay.
Just run back real fast, and we're just gonna do a few real fast attempts.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep running at it. So, ready check. Everyone's here except for Riley. He was AFK or switched over to his character. I mean, let's roll with this. I'll take the boss first.
Riley.
Good job, Sookers.
Blah.
100%.
Wrong button.
Careful on the singularity here, guys.
Armageddon coming up in 5. Ray,
Ooh. That druid.
It was close.
That was so close.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know if I pulled aggro off of you during that fail clause or what. I know I didn't taunt. I think that was just.
He came like so close to falling off.
I mean, with my spell rush, I could damn near be on the edge, and it wouldn't really. I could come back.
I'll take the first Armageddon. I don't remember the place.
Okay. Good soaks, everybody back to the middle, back to the middle.
Great job.
I've got the next big one. Where's it at? That star.
Start.
DPS, be sure to conserve some cooldowns for the first round of raids.
I'll pick him up here.
Stunnable.
We don't need to worry about stunning the ads, we just need to kill him as quickly as possible. Just
Yeah,
whatever
but my cooldown I use for damage has a stun on it, so.
It doesn't. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's clear in and get focus here for these ads.
What number soaker are we on next?
It's gonna be 3.
It's gonna be
Riley
Riley.
again. Armageddon in 8.
Percent?
70.
Get ready for Armageddon.
There's one right in front of the boss.
Ooh, we didn't get one.
Don't. Okay, I know what happened there. That was an accident. don't leave the soak early. Sometimes he uses an ability called Bursting Dread Flame, and it'll confuse you. Just stand in it longer than you feel like you need to.
Whoa.
60%. Armageddon in 8. I've got the big one this time.
You guys are so quick on these soaps, I can't find one that doesn't have anyone in it.
That's good
Not
though.
like I'm complaining. It's just
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just
funny.
Yeah, that's how it needs to be.
50%.
We got a debuff coming down soon, guys. Make sure you're behind the boss.
Armageddon 5. This is Dune.
Here.
Megadon.
okay. Get ready. Ads are coming.
Your Flash is getting this big one.
Good job, guys. Focus.
Soup Beans has 2 stacks.
DPS, adds.
Berserk in 5. Armageddon in 10. Should be Nell.
Get that in. Get
Nail.
that in. Get him up.
Megadon.
Can I get a taunt, please?
Yeah.
I seen that.
There's a battle bus for
Alright,
Red
Crown was next, but he's down. Someone get Cash. Can you do this one?
Yeah.
Or bed.
Alright, Armageddon 3.
Woo!
Megadon.
That was scary.
Got Cash. You got the big one.
Oh shit! I was gonna go hit the other one.
It's okay. It's okay. Yes, but after this Armageddon, if everyone's still up, yeah, get him.
What's the percentage, please?
42.
At 40%, it's a shift change. Alright guys, get ready for darkness. Make sure we're all healed up here.
Watch
Look
the
for
ping.
Illidan, guys. Find him fast.
Ping. Okay, go to the ping.
Ping in the back.
Star. He's on Star.
Everyone to the ping.
Star.
Death Knights, bring in the ads if you can. Remember to refresh your vision buffs,
Use
guys.
cooldowns. Use cooldowns.
Healers, just kind of stay near Illidan, and you can kind of keep us up if you just kind of weave in and out. Berserk in 3 minutes, we gotta move. Anyone that's standing on top of Illidan, just keep pinging the map as much as you can to remind people where he's.
Over here on top of this shit.
Hey, you can stun these also,
Ping.
y'all.
Ping.
And that's pretty all the fights.
Everyone back to the middle. Everyone stand in the middle. Right underneath him.
This is gonna hurt really hard. Let's get ready.
Nice, guys.
I've got the taunt here.
Berserkin' too.
Yeah, we gotta push it. We gotta push it.
Just watch out for the obelisk. They shoot up like Bomberman beam in a line.
I got the bomb.
Everyone's freaking out right now.
If anybody dies here, get the highest DPS. Percent.
26.
Is any cooldowns you good, say?
20%.
Timer?
1 minute. Keep DPSing here. When I say to, everyone jump into the rift.
No, all the way in, just like inside this green circle.
Go, 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 go. Oh, I might have been a little late on that. That's my bad.
It's alright.
I think we might have had some people take a bell clause or something there.
It's alright, it's alright.
15%.
I don't.
Timer? Reserve?
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Oh, guys, you can do 1% second. Come on, let's do it. It's enough. I'm just execute sparing you. There we go.
That berserk hurts, baby.
Well, so how do we feel? What could we have gotten if those people hadn't died? I don't think we would have, would we?
No.
I think our DPS might be a little too low, but I mean, I don't care to keep going at him just for practice sake. We might be able to get him down, but our DPS might be just a little too lacking.
Okay. Well, what about what? I think one thing that yeah, good job, guys.
That was awesome.
Too long on that intermission section where we had the ads.
That's about how long it takes.
Yeah, it just takes forever.
Okay, so we were just short.
Yeah, that was mechanics were almost perfect there. A couple little sloppy spots, but really that's just why I told you guys to begin with. This is just a big DPS check. I mean, once you get the mechanics down, if you don't have the DPS, you don't have the DPS.
Was it Crown? Was Crown dead for a while on that fight? And some other people?
Yeah, well, I got AoE'd and my cheat death proc, but there was still an empty Armageddon, so I ran to it and just sacrificed myself to it.
That was a good move.
Okay.
Unfortunate that you died, but that was the smart move.
Yeah. Two things real quick. Again, we had this last night, right? Got a little worked up. But like, just when we're in the boss pool, please, no additional comments, no humor, no explanations. Just keep the thing clear, because there was times there were a couple of raid lead people were trying to call something, and there was like 4 or 5 people, and like some people commenting that side of things and everything. Just unless it's like immediately relevant to the exact events that are taking place at this exact moment, just leave it until after the attempt. So we don't need an explanation on all the different aspects of what happened, just unless it's relevant. I think there was one point there where Gregor had something happen and he was explaining it, but that was relevant because it was necessary for the next cycle. But some other people was just kind of explaining what happened to it. It's important. I value it, but just save it until after, otherwise it's too much chaos. Okay, and please no jokes or like unnecessary comments.
I think when I kept saying percentage and great job and all that bunch of junk, or when other people were saying it.
Okay. You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, hold on a second. Valga, take note that I changed Dune to Flash by request of both of them. They said there were other swap spots there, so.
He's all like, the shaman, he goes, why is the group so serious? I was like, it's the GM. He's just weird.
I want to pull in another DPS. I've got a hunter in queue that's 920. I'll bring him in and see if that helps us out a little bit. This 2-4-12 is kind of where you want to be with this group size. Because we're kind of 1 DPS short. We'll see if that makes a difference. If not, regardless, if our DPS is still too low to down him here, I want everyone to know that they did a great job on that last pull. And it wasn't
Yeah, that was really
mechanics that
good.
killed us.
For the fourth, some people, this is their only fourth time fighting
Oh,
them.
so I mean,
Like
we weren't
today
trying
is
to do
being
the
their
dip,
last
but, like,
time, or
we
first
didn't
time.
have the DPS even if we made it through that. So that green circle thing, when you have the Darkness of 1,000 Souls casting, you have to just monitor it yourself, and he's waiting for you to call us to go in, but just watch his cast bar, and once it gets to like 2 seconds remaining, just jump inside the green circle and you'll be okay.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to approach it.
That or they're using a different one.
And just stand near the green circle. Even if you're standing in it, it's not
Why?
like it's going to kill you. If you stand in it for 5
Why you
seconds
say
or
that?
something, you just start taking damage.
DPS or recounts off.
He's 900 eye level.
Mine said I was at 700k, and this right here says I'm at 545.
They could be using a different kind of recount. Like, he has a different kind of recount.
Who is it now?
The druid top SZN. He's in our guild.
Does it say right there?
And Zim, throw up
No,
a portal for me.
it's already
I'll be right back
refreshed.
in a second.
It says he's already in a group.
Oh, okay. Tell him to move the group.
You want a summoning portal for that, DPS?
Yeah, but he's not in the group yet. Thank you for your patience, guys. It's been a lot of fun here. Doing this with you guys, so. I haven't done this in a while.
Karma! Oh.
So for now, I know you have experience here. Whenever we get to
Karma killer.
Yeah, it's in
put
the
a
point.
portal down.
Did we get top in?
Frenu, if you don't mind, whenever we get to the last
I don't know.
phase, can you remind everyone to kind of get near those rifts and make sure we all
It's habit.
remember to jump in there before that cast goes on.
Do you have any food?
Yeah,
It's
thank
not
No.
a problem. No.
I have a
guess
flask.
There will be 2 of them.
Yeah.
We'll get in the rift.
Ro-
We'll have to get
really?
in the rift 2 times.
I thought you had a long while, like a hell long to go. Kink in my neck. I got a kink in my neck now.
Before start changing
Because
the
wasn't
backs.
Wheels just a little bit ahead of you? I wonder if he beat it.
Or he enrages, whichever one happens first.
Give me a second, I'm buying a flask. Does anybody need any flasks? Because I'll buy you one.
Oh, I'll take one. I'll pay you for it.
Oh, I just ran out today. I need flask of 10,000 scars if you have any.
I have intellect if anyone needs it.
Oh,
What do you need, Zim? What's the one? What's the one you need? Okay.
Drag you miss.
Oh, I thought he
Castiel's
was a little bit
other
ahead of
direct
you
to soak
because
or
of his
something.
level. Wasn't he like level
I just wanna
13 and
keep
you
him
were
as a
level
backup
12?
soak. That's what I was in the middle of typing.
Gotcha.
That's awesome. It was,
Someone link him
I don't know, how hot was it today? How hot was it today? We've been inside all day.
Does anybody else need a flask?
I need agility ones. I'll buy some from you for raids.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
What's it called? Is it the 17 or something?
Flask of 10,000 scars is the one I need. 7th demon is the agility one, if that's what they're asking for.
Okay. I've got the one for you. 867 gold, and the one for you, Crown, is 593. But just, you can round up or down. I don't really care. I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, wow.
So, actually, I'm gonna buy both of them together. So.
I'll give you 1,000. Keep yourself in your cover.
No, don't worry about it. It's okay. Hold on. I'll take it out of here, then.
Oh, okay. I need to go to bed soon. I have to be up at like 3:30 tomorrow morning for a work meeting.
Well, top S is in. He says it might not be best because he's 900 eye level, but he doesn't really know to fight. And he said he's in a kind of loud area at the moment, so he's not really sure if he'd be able to.
But this hunter I
Oh,
have
thank you
here,
for hosting,
he's
Karma.
a 920. I brought him in, so we'll.
Thank you,
I've
thank
got
you.
him joining Discord right now. They said they don't want to talk. I told them that's fine, as long as they can listen, and do the mechanics. We should be fine. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that message as well.
You know what that is?
Yeah, I've been on the internet for a long time, sir.
Yeah, I figured you did. A lot of people don't know anything. Okay. I figured you would. Okay, let's see here. Who has a crown? Needed the agility? Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay, we got everybody here?
Remind me of Mr. Krabs. I know you can't deny me when I try to give you something.
Oh, my boy. Okay, let me know when they're all on there.
Let it go.
Okay, so we're here to get crown loot, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure before we pull again.
Gotta make sure you get to the meeting. What was it, the 10-minute meeting?
No, I was mistaken. I actually messaged you. It's in another hour.
Okay. Alright, let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
We picked up another big DPS. Let's try and down this old bastard.
Let's do it.
Just stay focused, guys. We've been through the whole fight. We know the mechanics. Stay sharp, and we've got this.
You're so mean to her.
Alright, Soup. You're first.
He's the big soak's right in
front of the boss.
All soaks are good.
Great job on those soaks, guys.
If there's a white run back, and if there's a death, Freddy get it first. Freddy does. And then after that,
Why is he talking so soft?
Cash gets the second.
Yeah, we can't afford to lose any DPS. If someone gets down and they can be res, just bring them straight up.
Yeah,
and if we lose a tank or something, we'll just wipe it and then just keep going. I don't know what happened there again. I'm
singularity.
Just throw an ammunition, we'll be fine.
Raywin, this is gonna be yours.
No.
It's in the very back, Raywin.
Two soaking us across.
Almost had that.
Yeah, I don't really know how you missed it. Look like you were in me.
Let's keep it clear. Please.
You ready for Armageddon?
Don't ever tell me how to live my life.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Guys, you gotta
wow.
be careful. Go ahead and wipe this. We've got way too many dead here. Wipe it.
Wow.
Let me just clarify for this, guys. He's going to use an ability that causes like a small explosion on pretty much everyone. And that will happen during Armageddon, and I know it can get confusing sometimes. Because it looks like the Armageddon went off, but it actually hasn't. Just be sure to stay in those swirls. Like, stay in longer than you feel like you have to. And make sure that the Armageddon comes down before you move.
Okay.
I see that happen a lot in a lot of groups I've been in, so just stay focused. Do
It's
not
okay,
leave
Karma.
the swirl until it disappears. Let's get back in.
No reason to be sorry.
You're fine, Dates, don't worry. Dates is undead, right? Okay, he's
Oh yeah.
I'll just go.
Oh wow, really? I love lightning storms. That's awesome.
Okay.
I wish it would rain here. We're dying.
Elementary, what do you mean, babes? Tell me. Tell me about it. Yeah.
That's TeamSpeak for me.
Or Ventrilo.
Or yeah, Ventrilo was one for me. But TeamSpeak was before Vent, wasn't it?
No, Vent was first.
No.
Yeah, Ventrilo's
Vent is
still
like,
stuff.
yeah, way old school.
Frenu, baby, where you at, son? Frenu, what happened?
I love lightning storms.
My boy.
In Texas, they're crazy.
Chilling. Okay, get buffed up, guys.
Crazy.
Let's hurry up. That was, that was unfortunate last time, but we're fine. Like I said before, from this point on, we're just gonna like speed through it. Okay?
My Twitch
and you guys are gonna
chat.
Get it, and we're gonna kill this boss. All right.
No breaks. It says go.
Yeah.
I forgot to fucking repair. Damn it.
If I could wait for it, what do I do with it? Because I haven't ever gotten it.
You just need to be sure to stand around a bunch of people and soak the dread flame.
Alright, Riley.
Remember, trying to get first battle res, and which death knights get the second.
You got to enjoy the Armageddon, because it's fun.
%.
I'm gonna turn the boss a little bit so I don't get knocked out by the single.
You got it.
We're trained singularity.
Don't say it.
Guys, shift with the boss, please. Make sure you're behind the boss's frontal cone. Kind of get close to that singularity there, guys.
Stand on the phone.
Armageddon.
Yep, Armageddon. Raywin, this is yours.
Oh.
Tanks,
that
try not
first
to let
one.
the stacks get to 6.
Armageddon.
Pretty risky.
Do you have this one?
Armageddon.
I do.
There we go, guys. Armageddon again in 10.
Stack up online.
Tank's got this one, the big one too, but don't forget the small ones.
Armageddon. Spread out. Stack up back.
I've got him here, Bo.
70%. I mean, 75.
Big people behind the boss. Big people behind the boss.
Behind the boss, yeah.
Focus the ends.
7.
That's fine. Go right ahead.
It's gonna be you soup. Armageddon in 10.
Thank you, Karma.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Armageddon.
Oh.
Got a risk ground boy.
Yeah, I've seen the guy left Armageddon for this book.
My cheat death is down, so I won't be able to soak it.
Who is that?
Elroy, Nate.
Okay. Armageddon 10, I've got the big one.
We'll get ahead pretty soon, aren't we?
I'm gonna get on.
Okay, finish the death knight with the battle res, get Raven up.
Armageddon 10, it's gonna be flash.
55.
10 seconds on battle list.
Armageddon.
There you get those ants.
If you're big, get behind the boss, please.
Needs someone else to get the big one. Nate's big. Or flash is big.
Get the ads,
Yeah,
guys.
hailstones, you can use them.
Armageddon 8. Can I get cash to get this one?
50%.
Yeah, I got it.
Soak.
Can we get crown up?
I wouldn't waste the breath on crown right now.
Armageddon 10.
What's the percentage here?
Castiels, can you get this
45.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna get out. Soak.
Big one's open.
I can't.
Doing right now.
We can't push him while we have this debuff.
Okay, stop pushing them up. Keep everybody up.
Alright, we gotta get to darkness really quick.
If you can battle res dates, get him up. Okay,
I can't
ping.
track
Okay, get to
It doesn't matter. The healers can't heal when they have they don't have it, so.
okay. How many B-reses we have all used?
Mine's on 4 minutes.
Global cooldown.
So there's no res available, right?
Not for like 4 minutes.
3 minutes for me.
Yeah. In rage in 2 minutes, 40 seconds.
Oh man, where are we? At least we can use that first.
Back under the boss, everyone. I've got the taunt.
Berserkin 2.
I got the boss.
That's a wipe. Just
Oh
watch,
fuck, I misclicked there.
watch how these obelisks hit. They got four edges. They shoot from the edges. Just for future reference.
Spread out.
You guys are at 30. berserk in 1 minute.
Sorry, timing it.
Yeah, you're alright. Stay close to the rift here.
Get close of the rift. Get close of it. And now it's 5 seconds. Get in. 3, 2, 1. Get in. You get out.
Okay, did you guys see how that rift worked there?
So you watch Kill Jerry and cast, and when it's about 2 seconds of casting it, you get in.
Well, gentlemen, I have the inimitable.
Berserk.
He got very angry.
Yeah, he gets big and scary.
Well, guys, I had the hilarious distinction of being the first member of the guild to fall off the edge. So follow my lead.
That was you? I saw somebody hard run off the edge. Oh my god.
Just straight beeline right off the cliff.
I was like, maybe he thought we were wiping, but it's you. That's awesome.
Yeah, no. Well, what happened was somebody pinged the map, and I thought they pinged like right here, and I was not paying attention to the I was paying attention to the map, and I just walked right off. So.
Hey, Kong, be careful with the maze, okay?
Let's be careful here. I need to make sure I get across this little green thing.
No, you be careful. I was pinging perfectly fine.
Okay.
When I'm out there doing the Armageddon arrow, I'm getting singularity. Like, is that just chance that can happen? I'm getting knocked off on my way back, but sitting there.
There's not a whole lot we can do about that when singularity's coming down. I mean, we have to soak those things.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Okay, let's just give it another quick attempt. Do we have enough DPS so everybody stays alive? I think we do.
I think so, yeah. It'll be cutting it close, but I think we can make it.
Alright, let's go. Now, that rift, you just want to get inside of it, like, you want to stand there DPSing.
Yeah, you just want to get inside the rift because it negates the majority of the damage from that huge ability he uses there.
Okay.
So you want to be in before that cast goes off.
Very soon to get that first one.
Careful with singularity.
Armageddon coming up in 8. Ray, when this is yours.
Oh, I barely made it there.
Down, Rose.
Can we bring her up, please? Thank you.
Armageddon coming up.
I got it.
Good job. I think that was Ash. I'm not sure whoever that shaman was.
Yeah, running for that one on the side. Armageddon coming up again.
At the next large one.
Everyone's doing really good on those soaks.
I've got the taunt when he lands here. Stay behind the boss, please, everyone.
75%.
If you're big, get on his ass, please. Focus those ads, please.
Armageddon coming up in 12. Soup, this one's yours.
Yep.
Nice.
Brenda, get my boss, please.
Armageddon coming up, 5. I've got the big one. Armageddon in 8. Flash, this is going to be yours. Armageddon, guys.
One over by. Never mind.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Can we wipe this, please, guys? Just jump off.
Here, just jump off, run back real quick. You're doing real good up until then.
Oh, I almost made it.
There, guys.
There was
I missed the big one. Flash.
Okay, okay.
It was like perfectly in my blind spot, and I was looking for it, and yeah, it's my bad.
It happens, man.
Yep,
It was kind of hard to see.
It's been cool, guys, but I got some people wanting me to go play Dota, so good luck. I hope you guys get this down soon.
I hope you random Meepo.
I would be okay with that, I think. Right now. I'm feeling the micro hero right now.
Yeah, you feeling it? Well, hey, thanks for coming with us, man.
Yeah. I think you should probably still be on BattleNet, so, you know, hit me up some other time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I appreciate your time.
Oh, so the dinging and someone left?
Hmm?
The dinging in the chat and someone left?
Yeah.
Makes so much sense.
Well, let's just keep everybody in. Let's just go. Was that soup beans?
Yes.
Yep.
I can adjust the soak rotation.
You might be stuck with it. Dallas. Good old Dallas. Dallas, babe.
Okay, we ready to just go again? Because I want to just get another try.
Yeah, you've got the soak rotation written down, right, Bogger?
Yeah.
Okay, be sure to change Soup out with Cash and D-Holes. Wherever he was at, they're gonna have to take over. And then our only bench soak is gonna be Castiel.
Alright.
Can you
Just whisper me, buddy. What? Just send. I'm the raid leader. Just send it to me in a tell.
There's a 934 DPS in queue.
Yeah, Brendan. Okay, we're really, really close to getting this. We're just, I don't know. We're doing pretty good. But, you know, we just have to give it another shot. How many times do you say you've done this on normal, Arrow?
How many attempts or how many times have I downed him?
Dounding?
4 times, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Even like my best attempts. I mean, I've never had an actual like full group of people that I raid with a lot to do it. It's all been bugs. But even on my best attempts, the best attempt I ever did, I downed him in 3 pulls. I've never one-shot him.
I see. And that was probably with people that had done it before.
Your mom just got done saying that she's gonna go put money in their account.
I had done it with before, and it was all with experience.
To go get food.
I didn't accept anyone from my raid that didn't have experience.
Okay, we'll get this sucker down and get him on farm.
Yeah, I think we would have killed him on our. I think that was our 4th attempt if we had the gear for it.
Aloria said she might come in if you need DPS.
Yeah, she can come. That's fine. If she's online, she's a demon hunter. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah. Tell her we'll bring her and here I'll whisper. Does she want to come?
Let's see. You want to come, Aloria? Just go ahead and get out. Yeah, she's 9-10, so let's just go ahead and get her in here. Cluck is basically a member of the guild. I mean, she's probably going to transfer, so.
You'll have to send her an invite, Conk.
Okay.
I don't have her on B-tag or anything, so just bring her in, and if she's in Discord, I don't know if she is or not, but let her know she needs to spec Netherwall.
Okay. She can hear you saying it.
And Val, if you'd like, bud, you can put her down as a backup soak as well.
Yep, I got it.
Oh, here's a else. Okay. What are we gonna do now that Zeus is on? Do we need him?
Our group is getting kind of big as it is. If we lose our other tank, well, it would depend. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, if we have someone higher item level, I'd rather let the guild progress.
Okay, off tank says he's got one more pool. If we don't down him on this pool and he has to leave, we can bring in Zeus.
Okay.
Does everyone sound good with that?
Yep, that's good.
Make sure everyone's summoned.
Drag, does the gonna have 2 big soaks now since we got 20 people?
What now, bud?
Are we gonna have 2 big soaks now that we're up to 20 people each
I don't
time?
think that's how it works.
I thought it scaled up.
I don't believe so.
It may not, I may be wrong.
I guess we'll pull and find out. I really don't think that that's how this happens. Alright, we need to pull though. Ready, check out.
I'm running up.
Is Nyoto here? Did we bring him in?
Oh, we do. Yeah, we've got him in here.
Okay, okay. Do you know the fight, Cash? Nyoto?
Are they in
Okay.
Discord?
Yeah, he's in Discord.
Okay, let's do this. Val, you've got your rotation on point, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, D-Halls, remember, you're the first one. Armageddon in 4. Armageddon.
Get down, South. Just kidding.
Did you do it too late or did it come off?
8.49 million.
90%.
Sorry about that. Taunt him back, please. I think I pulled aggro off of you.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. What? You did? I didn't even hear you.
Yeah, get close enough to the singularity and understand very close to it.
Armageddon right afterwards. Ray, when it's you. Armageddon coming down.
I don't think we have a B rest right now.
No, I'm off the edge. You can't rest me.
Okay, well, that's the end then. You gotta wipe it. Just everybody come over here and run off the edge. Come here, run over here with Kill Jaden. And just run, jump off the edge. Just jump off. It's
Dang
okay.
it.
Just run back, run back, run back, run back. Just run back quick. Just run back.
No worries, guys. Tom's paying for the repair, so just jumping off that one.
Could use a new transmission.
No one ever wants to get a ride.
Okay, run back off up
You won't let him jump on.
Why?
I don't know. I'm trying.
Might as well wipe it up, get a fresh start.
Babe, I'm right behind you.
The living waiting for us here, so he's trying to tell us what's going on. Ooh, almost
See?
went down to the lower nether regions there.
Gregor, what's your item level, buddy?
I am 928.
Yeah, you're pulling aggro off of me. I saw it happen, so...
It's not intentional. I'll try to slow my rotation down a
I'll
little
be
bit.
aware of that. I'll try to be a little more aggressive.
Yeah, I'm number 8 on the DPS meters. I do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I was thinking about that, I was kind of feeling kind of bad about the raid's DPS for the last couple of days, but I kind of started to think that you were so much higher item level than the raid, that's why you kept...
I'm high enough to be doing, like, well into mythic content. But, it is what it is. We need to do a ready check and get this rolling.
Yep, let's go. And tanks, just make sure you're taking close to the singularity, please, when it comes up.
Yeah.
And when it's
That was just kind of where I pulled aggro, everything got screwed up, because I would have taken them on fell claws and I can fly back onto the map, but that doesn't matter.
Let's go scrub circles experience.
So I'll be sure to slow my DPS down.
Armageddon.
D-Halls, be sure to pop your nether walk when you're in there.
Got it.
Good job, buddy.
Can you hear me?
Guys, don't stand in front
No,
of
I don't hear you. It doesn't work with this kind of mic.
Nitol,
I
just
know,
so you
but it doesn't
too,
work
Val,
like that.
Whenever you're soaking, don't.
Because that's for a phone.
Only
With the computer, you have to have the 2 outlets.
I saw you get hit by the big one.
Nobody.
I like these headphones so much better.
Huh?
I said I like these
Singularity in 2.
Stay close to the center so you don't get knocked off.
Armageddon right afterwards is going to be Raywin. Armageddon dropping.
I do not have battle raise anymore. 5 minutes on battle raise.
Oh, I went to jump for the other one. No. As I went to jump, I got hit by the big one.
Armageddon. I'll get this one.
You got it? I've got it. I don't have any stacks, I can get it.
Okay.
Diamond. Or not. That's the second one.
Does the other tank have this one?
Yes.
Alright.
We missed one small one on that last one, guys. Keep an eye out for those small ones.
It's been hiding inside that diamond shadow.
I might just take those markers down, I don't know. Or move them. I might move them further to the corner, that's what I'll do. I've got him when he lands. Get behind him, guys.
79%.
Looking to see if they lust or not.
Ads. Armageddon in 10. Cash, it's gonna be you, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice save.
70%.
I got a B-res in third.
Don't bother.
Get bras up if we're gonna get someone up.
Armageddon, I got the big one.
Big heals on the tank, please.
Nice.
Armageddon in 8. Flash is gonna be you. Nope, Flash is big. Can Nate get this one?
Yep, got it.
Armageddon, guys.
Missed one somewhere.
Or by diamond. Or star.
Now I might need to move those markers. Maybe that's making it difficult.
Crown, do you still have cheat death?
Get those ads, guys. Guys.
Prods needs to get up.
Alright.
Everyone's down, it's white.
Okay.
I'm
Hyper up.
Yeah, there's no thing anyway.
I had to fill in on a lot of those Armageddons. I cheat death still at 2 minutes on it, but if I die and I get battle res,
Actually, we need everybody on guns. So when we call Armageddon, everybody get on Armageddon. So what we need to see here is when we call Armageddon, we need to see everybody's running for the something.
Is Dates, is he a healer?
Yeah, he was the other shaman.
3 pending.
Hmm?
Tell him there's a 925
Alright, see there what?
Oh, healer. There's a 925 healer.
Dates has to leave.
Yeah.
Well, this is Bo, guys. Thank you everyone for having me in the group, but I gotta go.
Well, thank you for coming, bud. It's good meeting you. Hope you have a great
nice to
night.
meet you.
Yep. Feel free to add us to your friends. Maybe come in with us again sometime, okay?
Right on.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna need to sub some people out, okay? Because what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to get this down. Okay, I need some people to like sub out here. Okay, because we're gonna try to get this down. If we can get this boss down, let me put it to you from a guildmaster perspective, okay? If we can get the boss down, then I can far more easily recruit more people, and we can put this boss on farm really easy. And you know, for anybody who's not that familiar with the fight, you can just do it on LFR, get almost all the same gear anyway. It's a little bit less. So I'm trying to take the raid size down a bit. And so I'm just, nobody's getting subbed out as a punishment at all. Okay, but I need to look at it. I might sub you back in, but I need to sub several people out. Okay, so give me a minute. All right, this is very important. This is the way you do it, like in a quick progression guild, and guarantee you guys will get more loot in the short long run from me doing this. Okay,
because he basically says what
I'll tell you what we need. Hold on one second. Okay, does Zeos know this fight?
I've done it in looking for raid. Like, I'm familiar with it.
It's a lot different than looking for raid, though. But Zios, I can. For the tanks, it's not that big a deal. I can walk you through it, buddy.
Okay. Who all do we have here? I tell you what, Cash, have you done this in LFR many times? Let me check with you there real quick, okay? Let me check on this. Have you done this in LFR much?
I think Castiles has to leave as well.
Castiles, what is Castiles? Is he?
Can still do one try.
Okay, what is he? Is he DPS?
He's one of our hunters, yeah.
Okay, keep him in for this attempt. I tell you what, Cash, this is not the best time to bring you in on this fight, and I'm not talking to Cash Money, actually. You know, because I've noticed you died a couple times, and it's kind of hard to get used to this fight. Don't do this one. Okay, I'm going to sub you out for the moment. Alright, you're absolutely nothing wrong. It's totally fine. It's just that we've been doing a few attempts. We're not going to be here a long time more. Okay, sub him out. We've already subbed out a bunch of other people. Let me check who else we got here. Let's see. Got a lot of good deeps. Nelleroy's actually doing pretty decent there. What's your eye level, Nelleroy?
895. Hello?
Yeah, okay, is that good enough? We think that's good enough to keep him in, or should we sub him out?
Who are you talking about?
Nelleroy, should we sub out Nelleroy, yes or no? Again, this is not about anybody's, like, everybody here is fantastic in my opinion, but I'm just making sure that I've got, let's see, did Frost leave? Okay, Frost is out. Who was Frost on Discord?
I don't know, maybe his own name. He was a pug. His DPS was really low because he was dead.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we got
he
Aloria.
had crazy damage though on
Yeah,
that
he was
first
doing
event.
900,000 DPS before he died.
Okay,
But
we
he
don't
died,
wanna
so
lo-
he's useless.
Yeah, we don't want to lose all the soakers. Do we have plenty of soak? To tell you what,
I've got 3 demon hunters. 3 demon hunters, a rogue, 2 hunters currently, 1 hunter which I'll be losing, and a mage. So that's like 5 soaks.
Have I cut too many people?
Oh, sorry, 7 soaks.
Do we have enough healers?
No, I can do this fight 239. What are we at right now? 239.
Who's our 3 healers?
Someone switched over to tank, I think.
Hello, probably. Just needs to switch back.
Okay. 2, 3, 10. We can go from here.
Who's the 3rd healer? Who's the 3rd healer? Let's see, is it Dune Runner? Flashed?
It's Frenu, Flashed, and Ash.
Okay, hold on, I'm setting something up here real fast, and then we'll pull as soon as possible, guys. Just give me 1 second. And who's
If
the
you
tanks
are
now?
a demon hunter and you do not have Netherwalk, you need to go to Dalaran, spec into Netherwalk, and come back. But I think all of you all have
Does every demon hunter have a Netherwalk? Check this real quick. You don't?
No, Zayas, no, that doesn't apply to you.
Okay, so we've got, let's see, what do we got right now? 2, 3, 10? The doable?
2, 3, 10's fine.
We've got enough soaks, we lost Ray. Is that alright? Can you adjust for that? Falcon?
Yeah, we don't have any mages. I'm having to redo the list if you give me just a minute.
Okay, yeah, redo the list. Okay. And how many guildies do we have? How many non-guildies? Let's see, let's see.
11.
So Castiel is mainly our only non-guilty. Okay, and he has to go shortly, so let's
This
hurry
is
this.
his last pull.
Yeah, okay.
So Zayas, let me give you a quick rundown on this, okay? Pretty much the only thing you and I have to worry about is taunt swapping on an ability called Fell Claws. It's going to go off. One of us is going to get 5 stacks. The other person needs to tank or taunt and take over. If you're not tanking him currently, be sure to stand behind him, okay? And then as other things are going down, I'm going to let you know. He's going to do an ability called Rupturing Reality when it comes down. I think you've done this in LFR, right?
Is that the knockback?
Yeah, that's the big knockback. Okay. Well, there's going to be a knockback. Just be sure you're in a position to where you're not going to get blown off the map. And luckily, as demon hunters, if you do get blown off the map, you can just like hit spacebar and fly back on. So just be cautious of that. And as long as you don't get blown off the map, we should be fine. And then during the intermission phase, which is the phase when he flies up in the air and starts being a jackass, when that's going on, you and I are going to soak the Armageddons in that phase, like the big Armageddons, which in LFR you haven't seen these yet, but there's going to be really big swirls on the ground that look like the little swirls, but enormous. And during the intermission, we're gonna soak those. So what that means is that you need to go stand in one of the big swirls and pop your demon spikes to absorb that damage. Okay?
Demon spikes?
Yeah, demon spikes. It's your ability that makes it to where it increases your parry chance and you take 30% less physical damage.
Physical damage?
Yeah, tell me you have demon spikes on your bars, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you pop demon spikes, you can survive the hit from the big Armageddon.
Okay.
Trust me. If you're nervous about it, pop Metamorphosis too. But you should be able to live through it just by popping demon spikes.